Good. Boom.
All right.
All right. So we were talking off air about the competition.
Oh, yeah.
Today we got Ethan Crelinsten again on another episode. Ethan getting comfy with the podcast life.
Oh, yeah.
Right now we are sitting in an Airbnb booked by...
Courtesy of the Parabellum guy, Rory.
Yeah, hooked it up big time.
Oh, yeah.
I wasn't even supposed to be here, actually. I had no place to stay, and I guess we're sharing another bed, another night.
Another night of spooning action.
We're gonna do, man. So we decided to record this episode to talk about what we did exactly 24 hours ago. It's almost 1 a.m.
Mm-hmm.
And we ended up competing. We ended up competing like pretty late, actually, last night.
Yeah, we're competing around 1, I think.
It's pretty
At the
fucking
end,
late.
yeah.
Yeah. I like that. I mean, I don't mind. I didn't even notice.
You don't notice until it's over. You look at the time, it's like 1 a.m.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
It was pretty fun, man.
It was fun.
What'd you think?
Yeah, it was the first team we went against was the most fun, like sending guys in and out like soldiers, like actually part of a team. That was really cool.
Yeah.
Second team wasn't as fun. It was definitely tougher. We had a tougher time with them, obviously, because none of us could submit them.
Yeah.
So it wasn't as entertaining. It wasn't as sort of high-paced as we would have wanted, but it was fun. Overall, crazy event.
It is, man. It is, and it's a different rule set. I'm not used to competing under that rule set. I mean, it wasn't even in terms of rules. It's more like, for some reason, I felt like I was behind the whole time. I don't know.
Yeah, we were talking about that earlier. I felt like I don't know why I felt the same. And in my match, I felt like if I didn't submit this guy, we were gonna lose for some reason. So maybe it's that like team mentality where like we have to pull it together for our team. Like everything's riding on us when it's not necessarily the case. But
I mean, it's probably not the case. And another time where I would feel the same thing is like when I'd be competing on EBI style event. When you get close to overtime. You're like, fuck, if I'm going to go to overtime, I'm going to lose. Like, if you
yeah,
go
it's not necessarily. Well, it's a safer way to think. Like, better safely play like that so you could finish the match earlier. Or you could also argue you don't want to gas yourself out and save your energy for the end.
What if you're not thinking about that, though? What if you're competing and you're not thinking about, in the back of your mind, you're not like, if I don't do this, I lose. Because now you're
hesitant maybe, or...
No, you're rolling with that in the back of your mind instead of like just thinking about what's happening in front of you. You know
distracted
what I mean?
a little bit maybe, yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You're like thinking of other things instead of like focusing on what's in front of you. My first outing, dude, P.O. killed it actually. He was injured. P.O. couldn't be here today. He had to head back to Montreal. But so here's the thing.
The lineup,
we didn't have to submit an order. We didn't have to say, okay, like this is who's going first, second in the first round. And so for those of you who still haven't watched it, one of our teammates, Javad, so our first guy, Gino, gets caught in an armbar. Shit happens. He's a really good guy. You know, shit happens. Second guy, Javad, goes in. Kimura's the guy in like literally 5 seconds.
yeah.
And then gets caught in a guillotine.
So he is on the edge of the mat, and he thinks it's a good idea to reset. So he just decides to reset the position. So he walks away and goes to the center, and the ref is like, "This is stalling. I'm gonna reset you in front headlock. The double tricep front headlock." So Javad goes down. David Garmo wraps up what looks like a tight guillotine. Javad stands up like he weighs 10 pounds, walks to the edge of the stage, and jumps off into the crowd.
And the stage was pretty high. It was like,
I don't know,
it was
4.5 feet or so?
Chest high.
Yeah.
Yeah, chest high.
Yeah,
it was
man.
pretty sick. And so, wait, why was I talking about that? Oh, so here's the thing. When Javad got DQ'd, P.O.'s like, yo, Taz, you got to go in now. I'm like, yeah, I got to go in now. So we just switched strategy and go in and boom, boom, submit.
Who was supposed to go in?
Who was supposed to go in? I think it's Ayman.
Ayman was yeah, you and me were closer to the end, yeah.
Fourth, you were fourth, I was fifth.
Yeah.
And so
Yeah.
P.O.'s like, yo. And then here's the thing. I was supposed to go fourth.
Yeah, you and I were either fourth or fifth.
We were alternating.
Like, yeah.
So during the warm up, I pull my LCL. I pull it very slightly. Like today, it's fine. It's not
With
that bad.
Javad. Warming up with Javad, you pull it a little bit.
Yeah. Did no activation, did no mobility, nothing. Just jumped right into fucking warming up with a
300-pound Iranian judo
Olympic
Yeah.
beast. It was a fun rule set, man. I think every competitor should try that at least once.
It's really, as a team, it's good. Like, you get a chance to actually compete on a team, which doesn't happen in jiu-jitsu at all. You're always solo run. Missions all over, like Europeans, no-gi, random sub-only tournaments, like all over the map.
Yeah.
One time we're actually together as a team. It was really cool.
I really enjoyed it, man. It was fun to compete alongside your teammates and just repping TriStar, man. It's, because we kind of both went to Henzo's, started training, and you know, it's for me, both of them is like the same team. It's like one big family.
Exactly. Yeah, they all know each other.
But
to rep your home team,
to rep your home team is different. In Canada, it was.
We never compete in Canada. It's illegal in Quebec, so we, those grappling industries we would always do coming up, gone. You know?
Yeah. It was fun, man. It was fun going back to Ontario to compete. I haven't competed in Ontario in a long time. To see like familiar faces, it's really cool and refreshing. And want to thank obviously Rory for putting it up.
This guy pulled everything together.
Yeah, pulled everything together under the gi, hooked it up with the rashis, and I really like their mission statement. They're like
under the gi.
Yeah, under the gi. Apparently, they're making their gear from plastic found in the ocean or something.
Oh, that's great.
Like that. And it's locally sourced. Basically.
So it doesn't like spend a lot of gas like trucking it all over.
They're doing everything. They're not like it's not.
Yeah,
little,
she hand sews it.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
It's not little kids in China doing it, so that's why it's a bit more expensive. But it's
worth it.
Look, man, how many fucking compliments did we get from the rashis?
Yeah. People want to buy them all over the place. They're asking for.
They killed it. Shout out to Under the Gi. You guys did an excellent job. We got to the event, and the warm up area. The huge warm-up area we had.
Massive. Football field size.
I couldn't find you.
I got lost. I couldn't see till the end. Yeah. It was like 3 little puzzle mats for 20 people.
But it turned out good, man.
It was fine, yeah. And I love also how the tiny, tiny warm-up areas were scattered all over the venue. So the venue is like a maze with like pathways through like the kitchen and another kitchen and a freezer, and you get lost. And then there's, another warm-up area, red mats. Am I red or blue? I don't know.
It's like an Easter egg hunt.
Yeah. Oh, we found a warm-up mat.
Oh, boom.
Yeah.
They killed it. They had like little bags for every single competitor. Every single competitor had his own little bag with his rash guard, his name, his size. It was really well done. And Rory was saying in the rules meeting, like, we're trying to take this from amateur to professional. It's good, man. And I think that's what it takes, man. To go out and say, the event was perfect, I'd be lying to you. There are things that I really like.
There's always things that can be better, improved on. Still an amazing event, but there's always room for improvement.
Things that I didn't like, things I liked. And, I mean, I'm going to see Rory and I'll tell him the honest truth when I see him. Things that I like, what I didn't like. And then, man, that's not going to change the fact that I'll still compete on his shows.
Yeah, 100%.
I like what he's doing. I like the intention behind it. And everybody benefits, man. And like between our first round and the second round, a lot of people came up to me and was like, "Yo, you guys really killed it. It was fun. It was nice." And that alone, I was like, "Man, it's worth it." You know.
That it felt like a win in and of itself. Like the people really seemed like they wanted to tell us about our matches. They wanted to watch us compete more than more than normally. Like it was really cool. They stormed us after. We didn't win, but they still like came up after us like we're celebrities. Like it's even though we lost, we feel like shit, But
it was fun.
Yeah,
it was definitely fun. Hey man, Cicero had some tough guys, man.
Yeah, some good guys there.
Guy I faced is black belt under Cicero.
Wow, Cicero himself.
I believe so. Pedro cool. Veras just got done medaling at black belt Euros in the gi. Pretty tough, man. Pretty tough guard. And again, it's my pace, man. If I had to correct myself, like, listen, decision, they went our way, didn't go our way, that's fine. It's a competition. I'm happy I got to compete. It's experience. We got in. We're healthy. I mean...
Yeah, uninjured.
That's it. Little aches and pains here, but that's part of the game. And then I think the most important thing from after this for me is to look at how I could have done better in my performance.
Yeah, we have some good tape to study. So
there is tape to study, and for me, main takeaway is definitely manage my pace, man. my cardio is like not a big issue, but
If you go at like 90 to 100% for like 2 minutes straight, you're gonna
gas. And Gordon
gonna
was
gas.
telling me the same thing. He's like, brother, you can't maintain it. You can't sprint, slow down in a match because the guy gets to recover and the momentum starts to shift in his favor. You have to maintain a pace throughout the whole match, and you break him at some point.
Yeah.
Ayman did a beautiful job.
Oh man, he is such a good competitor. Yeah.
He did a beautiful job, and that's what he did. He had a pace.
And he maintained it.
Side to side, in
Yeah.
and out, and then the guy started to get tired.
Yeah.
And then he took him out of his game, made him stand up, took him down.
Yeah. The guy did not want to play guard against Ayman anymore. You saw it.
Yeah.
He's like, fuck this, I'm standing up.
Yeah,
It's cool.
Ayman definitely, I think second round, MVP.
Yeah.
Ayman Zahabi.
For sure.
UFC fighter, was outweighed by 50 pounds, faced, I think he's ranked 2 or number 1 brown belt in the world.
Yeah.
Godoy, Fausto, I forget his name.
That's impressive.
Yeah, Caesar had some good guys on their team, and dude, Ayman did so good.
Yeah.
So
Ayman's
good.
not a grappling specific athlete. This guy he faced is bigger than him, and all he does is grappling. All he does is jiu-jitsu, and Ayman put it on him. He beat him at his own game. It's impressive.
MMA guys are tougher than we think, man.
Yeah.
Really, really tough.
Yeah.
And definitely, we're gonna be doing another one.
Plus, Ayman really knows how to pace himself.
Yeah.
That's something you're taught. Like, for a fight, it's even way more important to pace yourself. Like, if you start to gas out in a fight, you're in a lot more trouble than if you gas out in a grappling match.
Yeah. And same thing happened to me in ADCC, man. Against
gassed
Canuto.
out. Yeah.
I let myself down, man. Like, I gassed out in overtime. I just become sloppy, and I accepted the fact that, all right, I'm about to pull guard, take a negative. Because but you get so tired.
Yeah.
That's why people say it's mental. That's what they're talking about. That's exactly what they're
Build
talking
it
about.
up in your head. You're like exhausted, like you're gonna die or something. But
Exactly, but it's not the case. You got to stay in the game. And again, that's you pick your pace, man. You don't have that thought in the back of your head that, oh, I'm gonna lose if I don't submit the guy. Just stay in the match and see what's in front of you. That for me was my biggest takeaway. What is your biggest takeaway?
My biggest takeaway. So, I felt good my first match with Fadlala. I felt like. Yeah, it was good. I felt like I maintained a good pace. I didn't even have to submit him, but in my mind, like I had to. I don't know why, like we were saying earlier.
Yeah.
So that one I did great. Got to his back, finished the rear naked choke. My second match, so frustrating. Even rewatching it today, it's like cringy for me. You know, you rewatch a match, you feel you could have done better. It's still so fresh in your mind. So I'd say the biggest takeaway is just getting better at not letting guys just put you in a position where they can hold you, not necessarily do anything to you, but you can't really necessarily do something to them. Like 50-50 is the best example of that. Like if both guys are relatively good at 50-50, you know, clearly these guys know what they're doing. Plus we can't heel hook them, which is, you know, obviously we are more used to that rule set where we can heel hook. So it takes away a strength, and it's a position where they are also relatively good at. So both of us couldn't do anything, and it wasted like, I don't know, out of an 8-minute match, it wasted like, it felt like way too long in there. Positions also like it just held me in outside Ashy. Like these are positions we're fine in. We're not in danger. We see these positions all the time, but like it's just about like 30 seconds, 45 seconds, a minute 15 down in these positions. It's no fun. No one wants to see it. It's not fun for me. I don't know about him, but it's just frustrating. It's just like a guy holding on to you, and then all right, you get out and you let go. Like who wants to see that? Kind of kills the pace of the whole tournament, you know. Our matches with the Detroit guys, there wasn't much of that. It was insanity from the beginning. From Javad jumping off the stage to our submissions, it was crazy, man.
Shout out to the guys from Detroit Jiu-Jitsu, man.
Yeah,
you guys came all the way from the US to compete. Hats off, man.
Yeah, that should have been the finals match. That would have been an epic finale.
Yeah,
you know.
I think so too.
I think so too.
Now you have a match coming up versus Gio, and Gio, I mean, he likes to spin underneath. We've seen his match. I've seen some of his matches where he'd get to single leg X, grab both legs, and kill time. Right time.
With
out.
Nikki.
With Nikki.
100%.
Spins underneath.
And just
you to
waits.
50-50.
Yeah.
So I think this is why I think competing on the regular, I mean, obviously don't go bonkers, but don't avoid competing.
Let yourself heal, but compete like wrestlers, like all the time.
Now you're fixing things. You're adjusting things. And now you come in competing with a momentum, with confidence, with, I don't know, enthusiasm, and I don't know. I
Well, I
just
saw
feel
something that was like a problem. You know, that needs to be dealt with. If I hadn't competed this past yesterday, then I would just keep training blindly. All right, I wouldn't have gone out of my comfort zone and all this, but I wouldn't have seen that that's something that I need to fix. So that's really, really good, like you're saying, for competing.
100%, man. 100%. I think competing. I mean, obviously, we worry about, hey, we want to make money, we want to win exposure, we want to do this, we want to do that. We forget.
And you don't want to lose. You're putting your name on the line. You don't want to look bad. So
our lives
risky.
depend on it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But I think what we're doing now, breaking down what's happening, win or lose, I hope that we can add some value to whoever's listening.
Yeah. It's good for me too, just to sort of talk it out, to line up what I took away from the match, for example. Like it's
let it out.
Yeah, release, vent. Yeah. It's therapy sessions with Oliver Taza.
Yeah. I'm his psychiatrist.
Yes.
Sitting here fucking chatting shite. Dude, funny
1
thing.
in the morning in some Airbnb in Toronto. These are the adventures that need to be documented, man.
That's it.
Yeah.
About to share bed again.
Snowstorm outside.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Funny, our teammate, Jeannot, wrestler, he's been doing jiu-jitsu for not that long, but he's an excellent wrestler.
Those throw-bys.
Throw-bys, snap downs to the back. Excellent wrestler. Remember his name, Jeannot. I think he's gonna make some waves soon.
And an excellent fisherman, apparently.
Apparently.
Yeah.
If you guys want some fresh
lobster.
Fresh lobster, hit him up. But first match, gets caught in an armbar, gets put in close guard, doesn't know how to deal with the De La Riva, deep De La Riva, underhook De La Riva, and we show him that. And then his second match,
Kills it.
goes against the guy who's playing that style
Shuts it down.
completely.
Yeah. The guy's an experienced black belt.
More experienced than the first guy he went against.
Yeah.
Shuts it down.
Yeah. Good listener, man. Listen to everything we say. He was like looking over it. Maybe that wasn't the best.
Yeah.
But he was listening to every single word. 5 people are screaming at him. He's listening to every single one. So that's impressive, man.
That's the thing about competing. You're gonna get exposed. A part of your game's gonna get exposed, and
It's good.
you're gonna make adjustments.
Yeah.
And that's the best part of it. For me, what's coming up next? There's BJJ Fanatics at the end of the month, 170 in Massachusetts. I have no idea who's in it yet. What I do know though is I have to cut weight because I'm a fat fuck right now. Walking around like at 185, 190.
Yikes.
A bit too fat. Modolfo Camp.
Just had lettuce wraps though, so you're probably like 170 now.
Yeah.
After that meal, yeah.
Because it was lettuce.
Yeah,
It was
lettuce wraps. You're done, man. You're fine.
I'm good to
Modolfo
go.
Camp hit you hard.
Modolfo Camp
yeah.
hit me hard. But you know what? One thing that I will repeat, and I've said already on this podcast, preparing for EBI overtime sucks. But, dude, I had both my submissions. So here's the thing. I got 2 submissions. My third match in the first round went to a draw. But my 2 submissions were arm bars. And I've been working
Those EBI overtimes.
working EBI overtime with
Yeah.
Nikki, picking his brain, working with old Bruce at UFC gym.
There were no other submissions in the tournament. We got to talk about that. Our team is the only one who got submissions.
Yeah.
Is that true? I haven't seen the entire event yet,
There are no.
but I'm pretty sure TriStar is the only team that got submissions.
We're the only team that has submissions.
Also got 1 submitted, but still, it's entertaining.
It's entertaining.
You know?
There's movement and without heel hooks too.
Yeah. So
Listen.
it's EBI overtime rounds.
EBI overtime rounds going to be doing a lot of them, obviously, and I think it's just good prep in general to get your back, to be comfortable when somebody has your back.
And to be confident when you have their back.
So much value.
Priceless.
Priceless.
Yeah.
Like somebody gets to my back, I'm chilling.
Yeah, and they're fighting to submit. It's a tournament. They're fighting with their life to get out, and they're fighting with all their knowledge to submit you if they pass your guard or take their back.
True
Take your back.
True that. Now, one thing that I do believe should be legal, in my opinion, and obviously it might sound biased, but it's heel hooks.
Yeah.
Heel hooks. I was listening to Craig Jones talk in an interview. It could sound like an excuse or like just something that we come up with to justify whatever result or outcome. But I'll say it, even if we had 1 flawless victories, it just changes the way people fight. People can be a little bit afraid of them. People can not really know how to defend them, or they'll overly react when you're going for them, and it just opens up other things.
It changes grappling. Like, it changes the way they can move their body. Like, in 50-50, in all these positions, it changes how much you can turn away and how much you can fight for toe holds.
Yeah.
Like, you see a lot of guys going for toe holds and knee bars in that tournament. You would have seen it maybe less because of their, worry about exposing their heel because of it.
I had a toe hold, made some noise. Obviously, the guy had a lot of heart. He didn't tap. Had it been a reverse figure 4 heel hook,
forget it.
I don't think he would have gone out.
Yeah.
I think his knee would have exploded.
It's a strong submission. It's not really fair to take it out of the
My last
game.
match against Pedro Veras, I would sit back to single leg X, try to work to the saddle and come up and pass.
Yeah.
But he would go for that Achilles grip and kind of like that De La Riva footlock position.
And just hold.
And crank on it, put pressure on it. I mean, he was midway through my shin, so there wasn't much pressure, but it's hard for me to progress. So I had to come up and defend single leg X. What I would do, and I told you that off air, I would pass the foot to the other side of my hip and go for the inverted.
Yeah.
And guess what? When that inverted's coming, he's going to let go of my foot.
Yeah.
And he's going to hand fight and he's going to react.
Yeah.
And that's what I want. And listen, it made me work on my toe holds and my knee bars, and I definitely improved in certain areas. But I do believe if we're doing submission only, take away those restrictions because the crowd will enjoy it more. It'll be just more value to everything. And then look what's happening after this event. You and I teaching seminars. People want to learn heel hooks. Book us for seminars.
Yeah.
Just book us for seminars. We'll come and teach you how to defend them.
That's it.
That's it. Yeah, it's
like a submission only event, but you're taking out a submission. That's not how, like, you're taking out like a good knockout punch. It's like you're taking out like an overhand right in boxing, like, because it's a strong punch. I'm not like a boxing expert, but like, it's just let it happen. If everyone were to let heel hooks fly like freely, I don't know about kids tournaments. All right, maybe take it easy with that, but people would get used to it. People would adjust and adapt. Gyms would learn. There'd be leg lock seminars all over the place. Yeah. It's already happening. People are getting harder to leg lock already.
Exactly.
It's not easy. Like, it's not like a game changer like it used to be.
People usually would get the saddle and it'd be over.
Yeah.
Now people get to the saddle.
People fight. They counter.
Comfortable. Just know which side to turn their foot.
Yeah.
As soon as that secondary leg is free, start to roll, turn, clear the foot off the hip.
And then there's follow-ups, and then you see some exchange. It makes for a more interesting match, like you were saying. It opens it up.
It makes the sport advance rather than just keep it where it is.
Kind of stall it.
Yeah, man. When I went to train in Miami with Craig and all that, like, he was showing me some new leg lock stuff because some of the old leg lock stuff from the saddle, people see them coming.
Yeah.
So people are going to figure things out. It's just going to make the whole game level up. And again, we might sound biased, but I'm telling you, man, restrictions only slow you down. Only slow the sport down.
Sort of puts the brakes on.
Mm-hmm. And I mean, I'm not saying we want to do it in the gi. The gi was pretty, like, here's the thing. Who's number one? You were watching it, right?
That was very entertaining. That was like a really good, whoever put those matches together deserves MVP award. That was so cool, man. All, like, the two main events, the underdogs won. All the other events were, like, entertaining. There was, like, a decent amount of submissions. There was action. There was, like, it was good matches. It was really cool. Yeah.
There you go, man.
Yeah.
Gi doesn't have to be boring.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I watched the matches. Victor Hugo did fucking amazing.
Yeah.
But what's his name? Roberto Jimenez did amazing.
Insane.
I haven't watched the others yet. Like, I know Rotolo, bro. One of the
Rotolo won, yeah, Ty.
How was it? Did you watch it?
Yeah. So basically, Ty was trying to pass for most of the match. Not that one, like, he couldn't get much going, but it was, look, Rotolo's always put on a crazy pace. It was a unanimous decision, I think, for Ty.
And he won?
Yeah, he won, yeah.
Sick. Who else?
Tainan Dalpra beat Mike Kachkan, I think.
How was it?
It was a fast submission. It was like he took his back pretty quick, and then it was like a one-arm strangle in the gi.
Jesus.
Yeah, it was impressive.
Hey,
beautiful.
These guys coming from AOJ.
AOJ was monsters. Mika Galvao versus Mateus Rodriguez or something.
Yeah. From AOJ as well.
From AOJ as well. Yeah, Mika beat him.
Damn.
But it was like back and forth. It was so cool, man. Mika got his back taken briefly. He fought out of it. I think he fought off the points. I forget if he got the hooks sunk in or not, but he fought off the back, and then I forget how he subbed him, but anyway. Oh no, then Mika took the other guy's back and then subbed him, I think, with like a rear naked choke, not like a gi strangle, like some kind of weird rear naked strangle.
The kind of rear naked choke where they put the hand
Yeah,
on
yeah,
top of the
like this and then on the head.
and somehow the other guy
taps. Yeah, it
somehow.
explodes your skull.
Just peel the hand off the top of
No,
your head.
no, impossible, bro. This is the strongest rear naked grip for those out there.
For those out there trying to defend rear
Here?
naked chokes, there's no way out.
Yeah.
If somebody puts
Just
the hand on
tap.
top of the head.
It's over.
Was there any grappling between John Jones and Reyes? I didn't watch the fight.
I didn't see much of it either. I saw it was while we were having our match, while the event was going on. So
True that.
I think there was like Reyes dropped Jones in the first. People were saying Reyes won the first 3, John won the last 2. But there's obviously controversy. Hope they run it back. But we'll see.
There's always controversy, man. There's always things to say. Yeah, man. I guess anything else you want to add about the quintet, man?
The next one in BC, I hope.
We're talking
hooks.
We're talking about one in BC. I'm talking to Betty about one in North Carolina. Betty Boo will get it done, my friends.
Yeah.
She will get it done without a doubt. She's already on it.
She'll make it big.
She's already looking for venues.
Oh, really?
Gonna make it happen. No, dude,
wow.
Betty, she says something, she does it.
Okay.
She's one of those people.
Yeah.
Who doesn't back.
Yeah. Doesn't back down.
Doesn't back down. Anything she says, she will do.
Oh, man.
And what's it called? For the one in BC, we're thinking summer, but listen, I'm just saying that off the top of my head. I'm not too sure about that. It'd be a sick idea. There's a huge scene. Heel hooks are allowed there, so it could be great. For you, is there anything else coming up other than the Geo match?
Yeah, so Enrico Coco in 2 weeks. It's gonna be tough.
Yeah. Not even next week. This week doesn't really count, so it's like this is the last week of training.
Yeah, pretty much in 1 week. So that's gonna be really tough. Going up a weight, 165.
Eat, my friend.
Yeah, just had a massive hamburger and fries. That's why we've been burping throughout this entire podcast.
Perfect. Yeah, I've been inhaling every burp.
Sorry about
just
that.
Sniffing his diet.
Yeah,
It's amazing.
It's terrible.
I digest.
And so Enrico in like a week, basically.
Yeah.
In
Anything
Miami. That's it. After Geo, we'll see.
After Geo.
Yeah.
We'll see. I'm trying to get on the Polaris. There's the
Grand Prix.
The Grand Prix.
Absolute.
Some big names in there. Some big boys in there.
Oh yeah.
Listen, I can somehow, since I got back from Miami, I've been able to walk around at 185, 190. I got so fat. And I was talking to Ahmad Zahabi actually.
Yeah.
And he was telling me like, you look lean, but the fat is between your organs, my friend. And
Ooh.
that's the kind of fat that kills you.
Yeah.
He calls it visceral.
Visceral fat. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's scary.
I mean,
You don't see it.
You don't see it, but it's there.
Oh,
It
that's
is there.
scary.
I know it's there because like I'm just heavier and I look the same and I'm just as strong.
It's just your gut. Is
And I'm
holding
not
that.
juicing, friends. I'm not juicing.
No juice, all natty.
All natty, baby.
Hard to believe, but
I'll take that as a compliment, my friend. But yeah, I gotta try to jump on that. Try to jump on the Kasai in New York. And
what's the date for that?
sometime in April. And then
cool.
try to line a couple of things up for summer. But then, brother, I'm already thinking about trials.
Trials in
European
November.
trials, North American trials.
Yeah. When are European trials?
October in freaking Moldova.
Good luck.
Yeah, good luck getting there.
Yeah.
Not good luck competing. Good luck getting there.
Yeah, competing is the easy part.
Getting to Moldova.
The mission.
God knows how you get them. Are there any flights to Moldova?
You have to take like a winged, I don't know, giant bird.
Giant bird.
Yeah. Just
Hang
fly
out
there.
its
Talons.
yeah.
Yeah.
We'll do that.
Yeah.
So we're gonna wrap it up here, my friend. We're gonna cut it short, 30 minutes, nice and short and sweet for you guys. The Quintet event, you guys can find it on Parabellum Quintet. It's not edited, it's available. You just click, check where it is.
Just skip to our matches for the most entertaining part of the entire
Skip to our
event.
matches. Just watch our matches. Watch those slick transitions.
Yeah,
bro.
don't waste your time with the other matches. Just
Slick transitions, mate.
Team Tristar, man. You can't.
Loved it. Loved it. It was fun, man. I had a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Before,
BJ Fanatics is going to be releasing it too on YouTube soon.
Yeah. So this is another thing I actually forgot to mention, but it's for free on YouTube. You don't need to get ripped off. You don't need to get the hair of your butt cheeks peeled off and waxed.
It's free, man.
It's free. Just my family called me. Hey, we watch your matches.
Yeah, people can see it easily. We could edit highlights together. That's what athletes need, man, in the sport.
It's great, man. The freaking, like, I remember going to teach a couple of workshops. Like, you know, I go to these random places in Canada where it's like jiu-jitsu, they love it, but they're not like up to date to everything that's happening. And you know, we live in our bubble a bit.
Yeah, very niche. Yeah,
we're niche, man.
We think this matters. Like, the world is gonna stop if we, like, no one cares.
Everybody knows about.
Yeah. I get recognized. Oh, I gotta wear sunglasses in public. You know,
it's not the case.
No, unfortunately.
And I'm glad we're kind of aware of that. But anyways, yeah, when I go to teach, people are like, yeah, I watch your match versus, like, they tell me, watch your match versus some match that I had like 4 years ago. I'm like, bro, this is old.
Yeah.
And then I think, I'm like, yeah, but there's nothing more recent.
Nope. Anything more recent is behind a paywall.
Yeah.
So all they see is the stuff on YouTube. It's the same. You type in our names on YouTube, and it's stuff from like years ago when we weren't on Flow, for example, or we weren't behind these, you know, I don't know, these matches where you have to pay to see it.
Naga matches.
Nagas, man.
Get some.
Yeah.
So yeah, they're for free. You can watch them. You can screen record them, save them, watch them whenever you want offline. And yeah, that's it. Without any further ado, let's move on to the supporty section of the podcast. We want to thank, you got Jiu-Jitsu supporting Ethan since how many years now?
Oh, since almost day one, man. Yeah, they've been booking it up for a while.
Yeah, since day one. We want to thank Roll Forever. Betty sponsored the whole event. Parabellum hooked it up. We want to thank Scramble. They sponsored the event too. They hooked us up. Who else?
Under the gi.
Really, really, I was impressed by their professional work, man.
Yeah.
Professional work.
Very,
they
very
came
nice.
through, and it's just custom stuff is not easy. Each guy has their own
She made
sponsor.
the rash guards by hand. They're so comfortable. They're perfectly fit. Like, you can't beat that.
And they managed to spell your name correctly.
That's the first in history. That's impressive. I was so sure there's going to be like some typo. It would have been cool if there was a typo, because there's always a typo. But perfect. And my name is a tongue twister, let me tell you.
Yeah, exactly. We want to thank Mizu Studio back home. Family-run business. Val, I miss you, my man. It's been a long time. I want to thank also Physiomentum for hooking us up with amazing treatment.
Tom and Guillaume up there.
Tom, Guy, Jeremy, all demand them. I'm going to need some of your help, guys, when I get back. Who else we got to thank? Origin. We want to
Team
thank
Tristar, Team Henzo.
Team Tristar, Team Henzo, all our teammates, everybody out there. Kimura Soap. Who else am I forgetting? I always feel like I'm going to forget something.
Yeah, and they're going to hate you forever.
Yeah, I'm going to hate. They're going to hate me forever. But yeah, that's about it, guys. Thanks for tuning in. Let us know what you think. If you guys have any comments, it's going to be on Reddit, on YouTube, on all the audio platforms. Well, if you're listening to it, you probably know it. So yeah, that's it. Safe in it.